there's so much fake out here, and I felt like I was being fake on the social networks. I'm a very positive guy anyway.
Facebook, I had no idea.
Oh yeah, like, exactly. No one did. Yeah. Now I was going through about an 8 ball of cocaine a week. That got to be the biggest problem for me. That and depression, the two things were not good.
Which could go hand in hand, obviously.
I didn't realize until I got into rehab that I was self-medicating with cocaine to get my dopamine levels up to fight the depression. Right. Never even thought about that. And then when you come off of it, crash hard. So, I felt like I was bullshitting, and I always feel like I have a very genuine kind of connection with the fans. Yeah. And I know, again, with the platform, I know from other messages I've gotten through Facebook and Instagram and whatnot that a lot of people struggle with this. And I was like, man, this story has to have happened for a reason, you know. And I put it out there that I went through the thing. Today I'm 76 days sober, no claps needed. I'm one line away from falling off the wagon, but it's every day is a struggle to get things through. But it's much better now. Like I said, depression and all the other stuff hit me hard in January, February.
I mean,
honestly, like the downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of those guys that
there's only so far you can go on a motorcycle, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can't run away completely from that. Yeah. Just like the downtime was real rough for me because, hell, I've been off since December of last year. We got off the road in December. Yeah. Yeah, so like normally I was bartending, had a everyday job, something to do, going to the gym, this and this. And then you get home from this and you're like, what do I do? Do I want to try to figure out something to do, or do I want to spend 8 hours doing blow and watching Netflix? I'm going to do blow and watch Netflix. I don't want to figure out what the fuck to do, you know? So I really got into that thing, and it just got to a point where I felt like the real me was getting eaten up by the character that I portrayed on stage, the He-Man, fucking, that guy. Well, I don't know if I found a hobby. I am
back in the gym, I would say.
Oh yeah, the gym's been big. The motorcycle, we literally played Phoenix last night. I rode my motorcycle from Vegas to Phoenix, and then Phoenix back to Vegas. So a lot of motorcycle rides, a lot of hiking. Been cooking a lot at home, doing that kind of thing. But yeah, it was just a matter of opening up and being real, because I felt that I was getting away from that. But part of the things, like I came from bartending here in Vegas into this massive band, So for 7 years, I felt like I had to prove myself. But when I was in rehab, I was like, I've already proved myself. Why do I need to keep trying to be this guy? That guy's on stage, I can turn him on and turn him off. That was a big kind of Oprah Winfrey aha moments for me.
And you kind of
don't have to try so hard because I'm already there.
Yeah, you hear musicians and artists say that before, that they have an on-stage persona, and then they have their off-stage. So now do we kind of have like the Chris Kael on-stage persona, and now we have the off-stage?
I think that's
cooking connoisseur.
Yeah, exactly. The real me is the one you see on Instagram, out riding motorcycles, doing Muay Thai.
Lots of pugs.
Yeah, lots of pug work.
We bond over that.
Five-finger death pug sitting there. I guess the Kael on stage is like the more extreme kind of. This is me on 10. Kael's me on 100. Yeah, that's essentially it. I just had to tone it down.
Do you think social media had kind of a role to play in this too? Like, obviously the addiction was what it was, and you were able, thankfully, to get out of it yourself. But do you think you were kind of, as you were feeding the addiction, you're also kind of feeding almost like a social media addiction? Or because you see that with some people.
Yeah, a little bit, just in the sense that that was my proving ground. I had the incredible opportunity to join this band where they were coming off of War's the Answer. American Capitals was going to come out. So those guys that were already here. I was a bartender coming into this thing. I was like, how do I get myself to where those guys are out and on an even playing field?
Right.
Social media worked wonders for me with that. I'm a great marketer, good personality. Never wanted to turn down an interview, clearly. I'm always getting out there, and the social media was good to get me my foot in the band and kind of make us all equal.
Now, I haven't seen you guys in a while either, so I'm not sure if there is...
Singer streaking. Singer streaking.
She's dedicated. That was good.
I know. That is is serious dedication.
Her head moved, the camera did not. Luckily for the viewers.
So, I don't know if there's members that do partake in Nobody else is in that room. Nobody else is in that room, though. So, I don't know if there's people in the band that do partake in the party lifestyle.
No, everybody's done now. Yeah.
Okay, that was my question because last time I know there were a few people, and then there were some that still drank.
You know all there?
Welcome to the show.
I'm ecstatic for the show.
I don't know why. I have no idea why I developed a substance problem. No idea.
He's like, to deal with that.
I got triggered, man. Triggered. Oh, come on, 77 days, please.
Okay, so that's good then. So we have everybody on the bus that's living that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I guess.
And honestly, like part of it with me too, part of the whole like lion thing was Ivan was going through his thing, and me. No one really knew. I was the quiet one that was kind of doing things on the side.
Like you said, you had it on social media. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a good bullshitter. Good bullshitter.
I remember
Hope
that.
you can get one of those little sparkles in the eye there. Yeah. That was one of the things that was eating away at me too, is that, you know, my guy had a huge problem, and here I am, like a quiet problem. It hit me hard when I got off the road last time. Normally going home, it's always hard anyway because you got so much stimulation out on the road, and then you come home and you're like, wait a minute, I got to take out the trash. That's the biggest part of my job now. Yeah. So it was. I
got to pick up dog poop. You're like,
nah, that's fine. I don't mind. Throw it up in the other neighbor's yard. Sorry, guys. Sorry.